Shalom. The ultimate test. What is the ultimate test? What is this message about? What does it mean? The ultimate test. Who will experience it, and who won't experience this ultimate test? And why is this video called Ultimate Test? Sure, we have plenty of tests, trials, and tribulation, but why? How can this title be the ultimate? What makes it the ultimate? I'm gonna start the scripture. I'm gonna start it out with Revelations 2:9 and 10. Listen at this, and it says, "I know your works, tribulations, and poverty, but you are rich, and I know the blasphemy of those who say they are Yahudim and are not, but are of the synagogue of Satan." Verse 10, "Do not fear any of those things which you are about to suffer." So right here, we're getting a warning. And he's saying, do not fear any of those things you are about to suffer. Someone in the near future is about to suffer. Indeed, the devil is about to throw some of you into prison. Some of you that's listening to this video, this is you it's talking about. And it says, indeed, the devil. Indeed meaning it's going to happen. It's absolute. It's 100%. It's going to happen. The devil is about to throw some of you into prison, that you may be tested. This is the ultimate test. And you will have tribulation 10 days. Be faithful. Be amen. I did a video on be amen until death. This video here kind of go along with the other video that I've done. It says, be faithful unto death, and I will give you the crown of life. So we're getting an indication here that there will be a test that will cost you your life. And there will be those, many, that will go through this test. But the problem is many people are unaware. They have fooled themselves. They've been deceived into thinking that they will get out of this another way. Okay, this is Revelations 3:8-11. I know your works. See, I set before you an open door, and no one can shut it. For you have a little strength, have kept my word, and have not denied my name. Okay, these are those that kept his word. They did not deny his name, and they're only going to have a little strength left. Now, there's some deepness into this, and it's not a part of this message, so I'm going to skip past this part here. He says, indeed, I will make those of the synagogue of Satan, who say they are Yahudim and are not but lie. Indeed, I will make them come and worship before your feet, and to know that I have loved you. Verse 10, because you have kept my command to persevere, I also will keep you from the hour of trial, which shall come upon the whole world, to test those who dwell on earth. So here's that ultimate test. When this takes place, there will be an ultimate test that will cost you your life. And scripture is saying, be faithful unto death, and he will give you the crown of life. So what makes this ultimate, this is your last test. You've had many tests, but this test that's coming, this will be your last test. And I'm gonna go on. And I must bring this point out. Again, many are deceived thinking there's another way out. The Christians believe in the pre-trib rapture, and they have not, they just believing what the preachers have told them, what we were taught. This is Matthew 24, and I'm going to go through this 4-14. And Yahushua answered and said to them, take heed that no one deceives you. I've mentioned this many times. This scripture, people don't understand the deception and how deep this deception goes. It continues. The more you dig for the truth, the deeper you see the lies, that the lies go. It says, for many will come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and will deceive many. You know how I feel about that word Christ. Anyone using that word Christ, you're being deceived. Deception has crept in. I showed you the difference between Christ and Mashiach. They are different. It's no doubt about that. There is not an argument concerning that. And you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines, pestilences, earthquakes in various places. All these things are the beginning of sorrows. Listen at verse 9. Then, after all of this, then they will deliver you up to tribulation and kill you. So right here, here's this death again. This is the Messiah here talking. He's talking about they will deliver you up for tribulation and kill you, and you will be hated by all nations for my name's sake. This is that ultimate test. And people don't understand what's coming. And again, when you don't know what's coming, it will come and it will catch you by surprise. Verse 10. And then many will be offended, will betray one another, and will hate one another. Then many false prophets will rise up and deceive many. And because of lawlessness will abound, the love of many will grow cold. And it says, verse 13, he that endures to the end shall be saved. The end of what? If you endure to the end of this ultimate test, you will be saved. But if you do not endure to the end, you will not be saved. It says, and this Bashar of the kingdom will be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end will come. And this is what's happening now. The children have come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. They've turned back to the Torah. We put the law under investigation, and the verdict came back that the law is still very much alive. It's still intact. Man says it's done away with, but that's not according to Scripture. His word is never done away with. His word is forever. Okay, this is Daniel 7:21, and then I'm going to read 25. For those that do not believe that the righteous will go through these things, I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints. Made war with who? Who are the saints? Saints are those that keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Period. If you do not keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, you are not a saint. I beheld, and the same horn made war against the saints and prevailed against them. And prevailed against them. Let that sink in. He prevailed against them. Verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. So this test here, he's wearing out. He's making war, and he's wearing out the saints of the Most High. And again, how is it? How is it? You're keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. How is this happening? And see, something's going to happen to the saints, and they're going to choose not to do something that he has commanded. And this will put you in this situation where you will have to face the ultimate test. This is Revelations 3:13 and 7. And it says, and it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. Here we go. Again, he's making war with the saints and to overcome them. And power was given to him over all kindreds and tongues and nation. Power will be given to him over everybody. This is what it's saying, including the saints. That's why he's making war against the saints and overcoming the saints. This is the reason why. And he will have the power again to throw the saints into prison, try them, and kill them. This is going to happen. Okay, let's see. Revelations 20 and verse 4. This is Revelations 20 and verse 4. And it says, I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. So here we see that there will be souls that will be beheaded for the witness. Now, this is the ultimate test. The ultimate test will have you to get beheaded. This is what the ultimate test will consist of. And you will be getting beheaded for the witness of Yahusha and for the word of Elohim, in which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Mashiach 1,000 years. And of course, we never went into this 1,000-year reign dealing with any. The Christian world they do not have an understanding of this 1,000-year reign. But those that get beheaded will be some of the ones that will rule and reign with the Mashiach for 1,000 years. Who will experience this and who will not? Okay, he said he will only protect those that's found in his borders and within his land. These are those that will make it into the wilderness. There will be a separate test there. 2/3 will be cut off. The 1/3, your 144,000, they will make it. Now you think about that number, 144,000. Look around. Look around on the internet. Look around. See how many people are waking up. We're waking up it's by the hundreds of thousands. We're waking up all over the place. The number is multiplying as I speak. At first it was trickling in. The numbers was trickling in, but now it's great multiplication. And I believe we're nearing 1 million or more. This is what I believe. No one's done a survey here. No one. We're not able to do a survey. We're still scattered all over the earth. But the awakening is definitely here. And there will be those that will make it within the borders. These are those that he will keep from the hour of trial, from the test that will come upon the whole earth. They will not experience the ultimate test. Now, that puts us back to the number that will. The majority of the people that awake, the majority of them will be awakened only to be deceived all over again. This was set up before the awakening took place. Things were already set into motion. The enemy knew the awakening would come. He knew this, and he had traps and plans already set. He had snares and traps already set up waiting for us. And now we're scattered. We're tossed to and from. We are following camps. We're still following man. We're not looking to Yahuwah. We're not looking to the Almighty. We're not following him. We're following men that's purposely misleading people. This is what's going on. You have to open up your eyes. You have to peel this layer of truth. You have to continue to peel away at this layer of truth and get to the core. The truth of the matter is no man is to be trusted. No man. No man is to be trusted right now. Your trust should be in the Most High and him alone. And this is how he set it up. He said, I will deliver you out of the countries. He said, no one was seeking and searching for my sheep, for my flock. He said, I will go down and I will do it myself. It was personal to him. So there's not one man that's going to lead us out. Not one man going to lead us out of these countries back into our land. He is doing this. But the problem is people are not listening to his voice. The people are not looking and digging into the scriptures. And therefore the people will be tossed to and from. And I'm sorry to say this, the majority will end up awakened, knowing who they are, but ultimately going through this ultimate test. And it's a shame to let this pass you by. You should not allow this to pass by. I've said it before and I will continue saying it. We have one opportunity at this. And you're either going to go through this ultimate test or you go through the test that's in the wilderness. And there will be a test in the wilderness. Again, the ultimate test is coming. These videos goes right along with some of the others that I've been doing. Shalom.